Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in into another of my videos. I really appreciate you guys tuning in into my new channel. Started making this channel because I wanted to do something with cars, something about life, something very different that I haven't done. I do have another channel that is cosplay, and I don't think it's really good to mix what I'm gonna do here with that channel. Here, I want to do projects that are related to cars or fixing stuff, customizing stuff on photography, and I think cars and photography and fixing things go hand to hand. We'll see how it goes. So what I really wanted to tell you in this video, guys, is why I picked the Q60 as well, the Red Sport Q60. I picked the 2018 all-wheel drive. I really been looking for a car for a very long time. What has happened is first COVID happens that took my whole plan away. It threw me off. Hours of work were cut off, and as you know, people were sent layoff. It just made everything very unpredictable, right? My hours of work were cut off, and that affected everything income. So I was not able to look cars. I wanted to get a Toyota. I mean a Honda SI 2015. That was the perfect car at the moment. I really liked it. I liked the body. Whew, what a body! Very unique. Best Honda Civic body I've seen so far. The new one, they destroyed that car. I really don't like it. Um, then the next year, things didn't get any better. Then the years went by, and I've been always looking at cars. Certain things happen in life that they didn't give, well, life that I didn't really have the chance. So right now I had the opportunity. I was looking for another car either way, but I wasn't motivated to get it. So what has happened is one of my closest friends informed me that they were discontinuing the Q coupes, right? We were talking personal life and everything, and I don't know where he's not. I don't know where we were talking about cars. So we were talking about cars, and we were talking about GTRs and stuff like that. How the GTR is my dream car, and he brought out that they were discontinuing the Q coupe, the line of coupe. It's because I have a G37S. We're talking about my car, blah blah blah, and things about the past, right? Then we're talking how the new Q coupe looks nice, the back and the lights and everything. It looks really good. We're talking, and he commented that he found out that they were discontinuing the coupe line. I was like, nah, I can believe it. That coupe line been something for years, since the G35 that I can actually recall. It's been to me something in my teen years that really left a big impression in my life. And I got the G37 that it's been the car I've been driving for years. I enjoy it. It's a very good car, fun car, and it's manual transmission. So he just pointed out that they were gonna discontinue it. Sales, people are not buying it much as they used to. The coupes have become very not sellable like they used to, and I don't understand why. I guess now they are selling you the electric car dream and the or four-door sedan. They'll come back like everything in life, but finding out that it just really hit hard to home. So I was like, wow, they're gonna discontinue the coupe line, the line that is my favorite in the sense that it's a two-door. So I started looking, reading articles on. I was like, you know what? I've been looking for a car for years. I've been actually trying to get a car, haven't done it yet. And maybe it has not been the moment until now. Maybe this is what I have to do. Maybe I have to get it right now. Crazy part. I went online. I was like, you know what? I don't have the time because getting out of work, going to dealerships, calling and dealing with dealerships bullshit about really offering you a car for 30,000 and then jacking the price to 10,000 more. So they end up paying a whole bunch. I was like, you know what? Let me see what Carvana has. Previously bought for a dealership a used vehicle, and then they at the end of the day they wanted to charge for brand new price for a used vehicle. So I was like, you know what? Let me go to Carvana. I have heard great things about Carvana. They're not sponsoring this video. I'm just giving you my whole uh, experience, right? So I went to Carvana. I went Google search. I went to Carvana, searched it. I was like, okay, what I want in a coupe, right? I put Q60 coupe, blah blah blah. Different options. I didn't know they have a 4-cylinder coupe. I was like, okay, no, I want a V6. A V6. I mean, I want a 6-cylinder coupe. A 6 cylinder. Okay, cut off all more options. Then I never really knew about the Red Sport, right? I've been into cars, but not that much. I listen to Tony Media, learn there, and then Red Sport. I'm like, what is a Red Sport? So go Google searching. I was like, oh, okay. So is there higher, top, like higher quality coupe, like their main one, their top of the line. So I was like, oh, okay. Started to research. I'm like, okay, so Red Sport, it gives you 400 horsepower. It has a twin turbo, and it has all the specs that I really will enjoy. So I'm like, okay, uh, Red Sport, and then they have options: all-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive. I'm like, I want an all-wheel drive because that gives you a whole other option with the vehicle when you're driving in the snow. All-wheel drive makes a difference. I was like, oh. I started looking at more and more options, so started going to Carvana. Options were coming off. They had a lot of rear-wheel drive cars. Not many red coupes when I look, but they had a couple, but only one that was all-wheel drive, Red Sport with manual transmission. That sadly is not really manual, because you got paddle shifters and you got the shifting that it goes up and down. That's it. So no clutch or anything. I was like, when I read it, I was like, oh, manual transmission. At this point, I didn't understand that their manual transmission wasn't really manual. So I got excited. I was like, okay, this is the car I want. In my mind, I was thinking it was going to be completely manual, clutch, fill the engine, all those. But because my G37 is manual transmission, so I look at that one. I saved it. When looking a little more, I didn't find anything really that I wanted. No Red Sports that were all-wheel drive. So I was like, you know what? That's it. And then I just did the application, filled out the paperwork, I got the loan for the car. The deal went through really. Uh, in another video, I'm gonna point out all the different things that happened with Carvana and blah blah blah. However, that was the thing that pushed me to buy this car. Was I looking? Yes and not really. I was looking, but didn't really care if I find anything. I was looking for a car that I was gonna have that option of being like, yeah, I want it at the moment. And it was just, I believe it was just destiny that I got the knowledge that they were gonna discontinue the Red Sport coupe or all the coupes in the Q line. Um, because it's me, I'm that kind of person that I look at a car and I'm like, depending on the body, how it looks, I'm like, okay, so this car is gonna hold value and everything. Looking at it after driving it or testing it a little bit, it has a lot of fun parts to it. Only complaint is that it does not bring a manual transmission, a real manual. However, it's a car that when you look at it, it really takes the breath away from me. I'm that kind of person. If I buy a car, I want a car that it's gonna really have that look for me. That it's every time I get out of the car, I look at it, I turn back, And when I'm walking behind it, I just look and I just give it that look. You know, you want to stare at the car, you want to love the car. I'm really looking at that, pictures and everything. When I was going through the whole purchase, every time I looked at the car, I was more excited. The interior is very good. The touches, it has luxury and sport, and that's the balance you want. I wanted an STI, but that's just mostly sporty. And with this car, I can go to a dress in a suit, or I can go dress in sweatpants. It's still gonna have that good look and good feel to drive. I love the interior of that Red Sport, so that's why I got it, guys. That's the main reason why I got my Red Sport Q60. It says Q60 as in the back, but it's a Red Sport 400. I don't know, guys. I don't really know much about it. I must start researching. However, one thing I'm gonna tell you, changes are coming to that vehicle. I'm gonna start tweaking it, making things. So things are gonna happen. We're gonna make this car legendary. So thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. You taking your time to watch this video. Let me know what you guys think. What do you want me to do next? There's gonna be a lot of potential for this channel with cars. We're gonna work and make some good stuff in the future. Just I'll make it spread the word. I got a lot of stuff coming, a lot of projects. Thank you for your time, guys. Really appreciate it. Have a great day, guys. Peace.